Good morning, February the 3rd, 9:30 a.m. Pretty chilly here in Estonia. Just trying to put my gloves on. Alright, that's good. Okay. It's minus 6 degrees, which is about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. But the sun came up beautifully and it's perfect to go for a nice little walk. Wearing my weight vest. It's about 12 kilograms or about 26 pounds today. But everything's good. I'm excited. The sun definitely makes me feel really good. Episode 5 is delayed, obviously, because I was sick. But obviously we're doing it now. I'm definitely finding myself out of breath already. I've been walking a little bit and this cold air is just making it difficult, but it's okay. All right, so let's get started. All right, so let's talk about the weight vest. The weight vest is really, really nice. I've been wearing it for about 4 months now, pretty much solidly, and I just feel really, really strong. I would start off at a really low weight or no weight, or don't even wear a weight vest, get walking and just gradually go up. The most important thing, as I talked about before, is no injuries. If you find yourself sore or injured, just stop for a little bit. Take the same walk, but do it without the weight vest. The key is not to get injured, because when you get injured, that just kills your motivation, your morale, just kills everything. So the weight vest is really, really good. Just another comment I want to make is buy a weight vest that really fits you good. If you're small, buy a small weight vest. If you're big, you're probably going to have to spend more money and get a bigger weight vest. And right now, it just feels like a second skin. All right, so let's talk about the last couple of weeks. I was sick, felt lousy. I work with a guy that he's not from this country, and he tells me that whenever he gets sick, that the worst thing that you can do when you get sick is lie in bed and be miserable. So he always gets up, gets moving, does things. So first few days I felt sick, I didn't do much, and then I said to myself, come on man, what are you doing? Why are you going to be like this? Why are you just going to sit around and just be just be miserable? So it was cold. Obviously I couldn't go out. So I just, for 1 hour a day, towards the end of the afternoon, I put on the weight vest and I walked around my home for 1 hour. And 1 hour is about 5 kilometers the way I walk. It's about 6,000 steps. And I definitely feel that it helped me with my recovery. It got the blood flowing. I was walking slowly because I felt lousy. But what I did is, when I took my shirt off at the end, I was wet and like really soaking. But you just don't notice it because the weight vest is like a passive exercise source. You don't even really notice it. So I did that, and when I actually felt better, I did this for 8 days, and when I felt better, I actually felt absolutely amazing, and I'm still feeling really, really good. One of the things that I know I have to do as a person that's on this journey is to find things that are normal, like getting in a groove. Got to figure out how to get in a groove. And what I figured out is I like walking in the home on my days off because it's too cold to go out right now. So I walk in the home. So I've been doing that, a fair amount, and I can see that is a habit that is forming, which is a good habit. Also, because I like to do it towards the end of the night, it definitely makes me sleep good. It calms me down, gets my brain to calm down a little bit, and it's been so far it's been really good. So forming habits is the most important thing for me to do on this journey. Form some habits, And this is a habit that seems like it's moving in the right direction. Obviously, we're all different, and finding what works for you, is the most important thing. It's a great shot right now, 3 trash cans. Pretty awesome. Definitely enjoying the beauty of the beach and the calmness of the beach. During the summer, it's always so busy, and it's lovely, but it's just different during winter. Okay, so we're going to keep walking. Let's talk about exercise now. In previous episodes, I talk about circuit training, and I did some circuit training. I did basically once while I was gone, and this cold air is killing me. And this kind of circuit training, each time we do it, it is different. All right, let's stop for a second. We're about to walk on this nature reserve, which is obviously by the beach, and it's a free nature reserve. It's pretty, so you're definitely going to enjoy the view while I'm walking. Okay, so let's talk about the circuit training. One thing I don't do, and I hate doing, is running. And when I got there this time, there was lots of extra people, and the room was kind of full, so each time there was a change in the rotation, I had to run. So I ran badly, slowly, poorly, and every time I ran with someone, I was always way behind. But I ran and I did it, and at the end I was actually proud of myself because I ran. But I'm sure if someone was watching, saw me running, they would have probably had a good old chuckle, good old laugh. Look at the fat boy running. But it was okay, and it's one of these things again where I'm an egotistical person, so I go in this class and I want people to think I'm fantastic, even though I'm not. So I have to push myself, and if you can find something that you can do to push yourself, that is also a really good thing. We're at the surf center. Not much surfing going on right now. Pretty cold. Part of the circuit training was lifting weights, which obviously for me that's really, really nice and pretty easy. So that part was fine. There was also a lot of things where you're on the floor, and I hate being down low, like on the floor, bending down. So again, that was pretty awful for me, but again, I just kept telling myself when I'm doing it, come on, stop being a pussy, stop being a pussy, stop being a whiny, crying little pussy baby, and just get your ass moving, get moving, get moving. I resort to this motivational talk really well, telling myself I'm awful and terrible. Doesn't work for some people, but for me, with an ego as big as mine, it's really good for me just to tell myself I'm garbage, even though I don't believe it, and I think I'm fantastic. Oh, you suck. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the food now. Food was really difficult. When you're sick, you just try to get through. So I didn't eat a lot. I didn't eat well. But it's one of those things where in the past I would have just said, that's it, I'm a loser, I'm done, I would have quit. But I just kept saying to myself, come on man, try, make an effort, come on man, you can do this. And it could have been a lot worse. So we talked earlier about finding a groove, and I've got to find a groove with food. And I think I found a pretty decent groove. I bought an air fryer. Air fryer cooks food in what I think is like half the time of a regular oven. So I've been cooking, when I'm off most mornings, 500 grams of meat, some kind of meat, and 4 eggs, and I can put it in the air fryer. It all fits in there together, and basically 15 minutes at 165 degrees centigrade or 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and it all comes out. It's all cooked. All I do is take the shells off, and I just throw it in a bowl, cut the meat up, and then I usually add some leafy green, just so that there's more to eat. And that's pretty much what I've been eating every morning when I wake up, when I'm off. I'm off half the month. I work half the month, I'm off half the month. So that's what I've been eating, and I think I've found a pretty good groove. It's almost like a carnivore thing. The carnivore thing recommends you eat really fatty food, so that basically you satiate yourself. But I found if the food is really fatty, I don't love it so much. It makes my stomach a little bit messed up. You can probably tell at this point I'm finding it difficult to walk with this vest, with this temperature. It's just, I don't know, I just feel kind of delirious. But it's okay. I'll keep going. I think the food, meat and the eggs is pretty much a habit, but I've just got to keep going. I'm going to be off tomorrow, so I already scheduled a delivery of food to come, and lots and lots of meat is in that order. Different types of meat. So tomorrow I will get up, and I might wake up at 8, might wake up at 9, or I could wake up at 6, and I'll probably just eat that food because I'll be hungry. Definitely like the way the meat makes me feel, and I know it's protein, and I know that because I'm always exercising and always on the go, the protein's probably really, really good for me. But again, it's finding a habit that can stick, that can last. All right, let's talk about 2 subjects. One's an interesting. They're both related. First one is cold therapy, and I tried cold showers, and for me it absolutely sucks. So there are benefits. There are obviously so many benefits to that now. People talk about it like it's the best thing since sliced bread. But what I do is, whenever I can, I wear shorts. I like to wear shorts. I can't wear it today, it's too cold. But I like to wear shorts, and I think I get probably the same benefits as cold therapy by getting up in the morning and going for a little walk, going to the store. And obviously I get the additional benefit of the natural sun, and the natural sun just makes me feel incredible. I don't know, physically there are some benefits to it, but mentally I just feel lucky and special that I live here. I'm just looking at it. It's just very, very pretty. But I don't think that it's going to be any more cold therapy, additional stuff in my future. I'm just going to try to get out and walk a little bit and try to keep cold. Open the window in the morning when you get up. I think being warm is definitely being comfortable, and being comfortable is not particularly a great thing. 20 years ago, we strived and we hoped that we would get comfortable at one point. I'm there, I'm comfortable, and now I realize that it's no benefit to me. So, all right, the other subject, which is very interesting, is sauna. And I say this is interesting, and most people watching this video in Estonia or Eastern Europe are now going to say this guy's an absolute idiot, because sauna's fantastic, but of course everyone here and everyone in Eastern Europe already knows the benefits of sauna. Studies now coming out, like more and more and more, sauna 1 hour per week, whether it's 3 20-minute sessions or 2 30-minute sessions, can decrease all-cause mortality up to 40%. All your cardiovascular diseases that people die from, the sauna helps and mitigates the, when it comes, it helps with that. So I have definitely got to figure out a way to get an hour of sauna per week. So far I've got 20 minutes in the last couple of weeks, but obviously there's not enough. I would like to get 1 hour a week, so I'm either going to have to join something or do something, but I'm going to have to pay some money. But it definitely feels like there's benefits of that sauna that I'm not taking advantage of. I mentioned this to a co-worker the other day that, you know what, I think I'm going to sauna. You won't believe the benefits. And she looked at me like I was I told the person editing the videos I wasn't going to cuss, so I'm not going to cuss. But, you can imagine what she said to me. You are a bleep, 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 bleep idiot. And she was right. I've been here 12 years, and just imagine that. I'm actually figuring out. There's a real benefit in saunas. And here where I live, there are saunas everywhere. People have them in their houses. Okay. I am going to, I think, shut up now, and I'm going to walk this trail, put some music on. You can get to see this trail, and there's basically a high point we can go to and you can look at. So I'm now going to shut up, and I'm going to try to get walking and try to get moving a little bit. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we can end the music. One thing I didn't talk about is fasting, and that is definitely something that I've done before, and I like it. And it's just a matter of looking at my schedule and figuring out week by week what I can do. Next weekend I work Saturday and Sunday, so I will fast Saturday and Sunday. It'll end up being about 60 hours fasting, and I find that works really good for me. Recently I've tried two 84-hour fasts, and they were both absolutely terrible. The day after you come off the fast, you're just wrecked, completely wrecked, and you feel the last day of fasting, you feel terrible. So I feel comfortable with the 48 hours. I don't need to tell you the benefits of fasting, because there are hundreds of people on YouTube and Instagram telling you the benefits of fasting. So definitely makes me feel good. And what's good for me is I don't do good with portion control. If I have one muffin, if I see a muffin and I have one, I'm probably going to eat 12 of them. So it's just better I have no muffins. I've mentioned this previously before. Okay, so basically I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching the video or the videos. Every Monday I try to release a new video. Definitely out of breath again. There are more videos in the description below, and I just want to give you the last parting view of what I see. Sun is just beautiful. I can feel a little bit of warmth from the sun. The last thing I want to say to you is just to try to do anything. Just do anything. Get up, move, whatever you can do. Just start. One foot in front of the other. Even if you walk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just do anything. Anything you can, because anything is better than nothing. And I'm living proof of that. So, thank you and goodbye.